Good morning, Carl Bogart here for Kenosha Military Surplus for this week's What's New in the Store. I apologize, it's been a couple weeks, but now spring has arrived. A lot of garage sales, flea markets, and other things have opened up for me and my family to bring you the best quality military surplus that we could find for Kenosha Military Surplus here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So for this week, picked up first item, a Whoopee poncho liner, really good condition, made 2006. We also have an entire box of brand new ones that were made in 1993 that are pristine. They were still wrapped in the original box. So if you're looking for a used one as a cost savings or a brand new one, we could most certainly help you out. Picked up a pair of mucklucks, size small. This week, we picked up a set of British P-37 ammo pouches, already pre-dyed in green, not khaki. We picked up several American cartridge belts. This one is green. We also have two that are in earlier khaki. We have picked up four of the M44 pattern canteen covers. We also picked up two of the M56 pattern canteen covers that have the Alice clips on the back. I had to do a little research. It's a equipment suspender, probably Dutch, maybe Belgian, don't know for sure, but I'll figure it out. We picked up a couple British Martini Henry slings in brown. These could be for the Martini Henry or their version of the trapdoor, the Schneider rifle. We got two of them. We have a British Sam Brown belt, a Chinese or maybe Vietnamese belt for a radio or some type of equipment that has the star on the front of the buckle. An Israeli equipment belt. The Martini Henry sling. British pattern 37 equipment belt. An East German leather, good quality leather belt for the uniform, officer's dress uniform. A World War I British overseas cap with the stamp is War Department Code 0. If you know anything about the codes, you could date it that way. I don't know off the top of my head what the 0 stands for. I do have a book, but I just don't have it here. I have it at the house. We picked up several nice new size 7.5 boonies. We have a couple in the multicam pattern and a whole slew of them in the woodland pattern. We have 7.5 and 7 3/4. I picked up an IFAC as well as the earlier Alice version of the individual first aid kit. It's already out in the store. A whole bunch of laundry bags. Some of them are all cotton. One of them is actually even herringbone twill. Some wool glove liners. Now that spring is coming, I can rebuild our supply for this coming fall. We also have a really cool side mount laser designator. It has infrared or a green laser. We have picked up some M1 carbine 15 round clips, a whole bunch of bandoliers for the M1 Garand or the M1 carbine. They're all roughly 56 dated, so they're post Korea. Several new patrol caps in OCP and in the older ACU pattern. We have 30 of the little stripper clips. Let's bring this up a little closer so you can see it. Of the little stripper clips from the M1 carbine from Korea that you could use, had the built-in speed loader that you could basically quickly reload to 30-round magazines. A whole bunch of the M1 Garand little 8-round clips that are all Springfield Armory stamped. This is a unique item. It was cut down and I had to grab it because it was very purposefully cut. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the end was cut off. This is a Belgian model 1916 bayonet. Originally it would have been considerably longer, but at some point it was cut down and they did an extremely good job at it. It was, I don't know yet if it was just cut down by someone just to cut it down or if it was cut down purposeful like the United States did with the designate of the M1905 E1 cut down bayonets from World War II. The last item I got, we have a larger, it's like a Mali 1 first generation rucksack, but it does not have any frame, nor is it designed to have a frame. It's a very large, soft ruck with some external pouches on it that you normally don't see on the Mali 1 woodland ruck. And I'm also expecting in mail today, that's why I'm here on a Monday, some Japanese medals, like the Russian War medal. I'm expecting the book I got on Wehrmacht and Luftwaffe camouflage patterns. It was very popular. It was a really good book, so I ordered a second one to have here in the store. So that'll be here earlier sometime today. And from from England, I'm expecting the late war camouflage patterns, very similar to the woodland pattern the Germans started using in Czechoslovakia in 1945, very limited use. A helmet cover. My camouflage book says there was no helmet covers, but it's very purposeful made, and it's just follows the design pattern of the helmet covers we know they did make. And it could be original, it could be a reproduction, but it's a really cool example of that camouflage pattern. I'll probably make an item of the week video on that. And I find it hard to believe that it says they made pants and they made tops, and that pattern was going to replace every other version of camouflage being used by the Wehrmacht. And the Wehrmacht did have helmet covers in the splinter pattern, so it doesn't make any sense that this helmet cover would have been not introduced as part of the new camouflage scheme that the German army was going to improvise across the entire German army, but the war ended. So that's it for this week. Again, remember, we are open here in Kenosha, Wisconsin at 6527 39th Avenue on Tuesdays through Fridays. Friday night is our late night. We're open until 8 p.m. for those who work. Saturdays, we are open in our normal hours, and now we are open Sundays 11 till 4 to help serve you better. So we've been serving Kenosha for 29 years. We purchased the store in 2015, and we've been growing ever since. So if you're looking for anything, let us know. As I have family in Florida and Arizona, I have friends in other states that help us keep the store filled. It's almost a full-time opportunity for my family and a lot of my friends as they're out looking for stuff. So if you're out looking for something, let me know and maybe we'll find it and I could get it to you. Until next time, this is Carl Bogar for Kenosha Military Surplus and Historic Military Impressions, your premier provider of authentic military surplus and museum quality exhibits to add value to public events. Thank you, and I hope you have a great week.